Good day, everyone. It's Monday, September 22nd, and these are New York Times Games and Custom Connections. We're going to start off today for Morose Monday with a absolutely horrific starting word of kayak, courtesy of Michelle Lamb on the members wheel. If you're interested in having a word on that wheel, just click on the join button below the screen here and check out the perks. If there's a perk that you would like to see that would maybe make you join as a member that you don't see, just let me know in the comments and I'll consider it. All right, here we go. Let's see what kayak does for us. Q-A-J-A-Q. All right, hopefully everyone's having a great day. And kayak gets us... No way. I nailed the Q in the first spot. What are the chances? All right, well, where do I go from here? All right, Q-U, obviously. Could be Q, Q-U-E... U-E, Q. I'm not going to try that though. Quote, quilt. Well, if I try quilt and it's not that, then I get the T at least. Maybe it's quote. If I try quilt and it's not that, and if I get the Q-U-I-L and not the T, it could be quill. Let's try quilt. Quilt in 2. Oh, it is quill, isn't it? Quill in 3. Okay. Well, all right, let's look at the bot. All right. Michelle Lamb, if you want to replace kayak on the wheel, just let me know and I'll make the change. All right, so 99 skill, 87 luck. Yeah, good day for me. Out of 3, the average is 4. 4 for quill is surprising, I must admit. Okay, so 0 skill for kayak, but 98 luck. Yeah, that's fair. 99 skill for quilt, 76 luck, and just the 1 word left. Okay. All right. Well, what did the bot do? Place, dills, trill, and quill. All right. How many people failed? Just 0.5%. Okay. All right. Well, that's surprising to nail the Q. What can I say? All right, let's look at the wheel for tomorrow. Everyone's back in contention here. I'm not going to shuffle it anymore. I'm just going to go for it. I don't think the shuffles are necessary. So here we go. All right. So for tomorrow, we are looking at... Starting with, what's this? Quiet by Tyson Price. Double Q words on consecutive days. All right, well, you know what? I'm up for the challenge. It won't be the answer, but that's okay. So let's take quiet off the wheel and join me starting with quiet tomorrow if you wish. Who knows? We might get lucky again. All right, let's move on to connections. 11-day streak. Here we go. So we have crossword, area, eyes, orca, aria, R's, Oreo, ease, volume, domino, encore, length, Excalibur, perimeter, O's, and Luxor. Okay. Well, this is a nonsense word. R's sounds like a whole bunch of R's from the alphabet. Eyes, bunch of I's. O's, bunch of O's, and E's, a bunch of E's. Okay. I think there might be black and white things, a crossword, an Oreo, an orca, a domino, the Luxor, the Excalibur, the aria, maybe encore. Those are different casinos in Las Vegas. And then we have area, volume, perimeter, and length. Okay, all right, I've pre-solved this. All right, so these are just words that sound like a bunch of one letter of the alphabet. Yeah. Probably the Las Vegas casinos will be next. Yeah. Las Vegas casinos. Good. All right, and then we have perimeter length, area, and volume. different measurements of three-dimensional shapes, or just shapes in general. And then Oreo, Domino, Crossword, and Orca, black and white things. This could very well be yellow, but I don't know. It might be an Ellen today. I might pull an Ellen. Let's see. Black and white things. Yes. All right. And then these are just different measurements of, I guess, different items. Three-dimensional. Perimeter would probably be two-dimensional, but okay, let's just say different measurements. I think that's good enough. Basic geometric calculations. Okay. Well, you ready? We have a bingo, bango, bongo. All right, let's see how we did compared to everyone else. 77% solve rate, 1 out of 5. Yeah, one of those days. Okay, most people found yellow or green first. Not a lot of the casinos. Yeah. If people just didn't know what the other Las Vegas casino was, and of course it was the Encore. So, all right, I don't think there's much to analyze here, so we'll just skip by it. Very good. How'd you do? All right, let's move on to custom connections. It's alternative 153 by elevengu. So we have down, at the buzzer, 6 cents, element, ninth gate, harmony, under the wire, seventh sign, estate, last minute, wall, third bank, 8th grade, column, 11th hour, and quarter. All right, so it's at the last minute, it's at the buzzer, it's at the 11th hour, and it's under the wire. Like, you just barely made it before the deadline. Sports or assignments, projects, just barely made it before the deadline. I think that makes sense. Let's try that. Okay, close to the deadline. All right, good. Element. Ninth gate. Harmony. E-harmony. Fourth quarter. The fourth wall. The fourth quarter. The fourth down. I guess the fourth element. Fourth estate. I think it's the fifth estate, isn't it? Fifth harmony. No, what's the name of that singing group? Fifth harmony. Let's try this. Fourth blank. One away. Fourth down, fourth element. Fourth estate. Let's try that. Okay, fourth blank. Okay. I don't think I've heard of fourth estate. I think it's the fifth estate is what that's a TV program here in Canada. Okay. All right, so we need green and purple. Harmony, fifth element, fifth column, but then it falls apart there. Fifth, third bank. Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that before. Yeah, fifth blank. There we go. 6th sense, 9th gate, 7th sign, 8th grade. Different terms with numerical number or like designations up front. Movie titles with ordinal numbers. Okay. Yeah. I've heard of 6th Sense. I haven't heard of the other ones. So, all right. Great puzzle, elevengu. I know there's more to come from you, of course. And yeah, you did get an error out of me, so that's good. But hopefully the rest of the people on the channel had a good time with it. And yeah, we'll look forward to your next one. All right, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow. And it's from our good friend, Lolbit. It's called Making a Lab Coat with Soap is Out There. So, looks like fun. All right, join me in starting or completing it today. If you want to, I'll complete it tomorrow. And we'll go over it tomorrow for sure, okay? All right, strands time. All right, September 22nd, here we go. So the theme today is find an opening. 7 theme words. All right, find an opening, like a door, a pathway, a portal. I think we've had something like this before. I'm not sure. I think I see alcove here. Alcove. A nook, an alcove. A gateway, maybe? No. A crevice? I think it's a crevice at the bottom. Entryway. Okay, crevice is down here. Mind the gap. Okay, there it is. Mind the gap. Okay, a nook, alcove, crevice, a cranny, a hole. Hole seems too short. I would leave a ton of letters left down there. Oh, pigeonhole. There it is. And the niche, okay. That's a different kind of opening. All right, good. Well, that's an Oranje Perfect, which means that I found the spangram first. I found all the words without using any other words locking in, and under 3 minutes, which I believe that was very easily. All right, let's move on to sports connections. Puzzle 364, here we go. So we have pencil, point, scoreboard, Skittles, match, Seahawks, bank, roll, set, rut, ball, game, Cal, beast mode, May, and T. Okay. Game, set, match. Maybe point goes in there. Different tennis terms. Yeah. Okay. Skittles. Beast mode. These seem like nicknames. May. Like Mayfield? Roll. Scorecard. Seems like Rut and Cal are short for something else, like Rutgers and University of California. T, is that short for something? May. I don't know. Pencil. How's pencil fit in there? Golf pencil. Oh, your scorecard, your pencil, your tee, and your ball. Things you need for golf. There we go. These are parts of somebody's, like, his name is Beast Mode. Skittles, another nickname. Where do you go to school? Maybe Cal? What's this guy's name? The really dominant running back. Beast Mode. Or was it the guy for the Ravens? I don't know. If Cal doesn't work, I'm going to try Rut. It does work. Marshawn Lynch, that's his name. He used to eat Skittles before the game. He went to Cal, I guess. Nickname Beast Mode. He played for the Seahawks. Okay. So this is purple. Bank, rut, may, and roll. Rut. I don't know. I'm going to throw in the towel, I think. Baseball Hall of Famers minus the last letter. Okay, so Banks, Mays, Rollin, Scott Rollin, and R-U-T, Ruth. Okay, that makes sense. I wouldn't have come up with that anytime soon, so I don't feel bad about throwing in the towel. Alright, let's move on to pips. End off the video in style. Read all three. I'm not sure how popular this game is anymore, but I'll just keep playing it for a little while at least. Let me know if you still play it or you just watch me play it. So, Easy's by Rodolfo Kirchen. Here we go. Alright, so we have a greater than 4. And then something else. So, it has to be this. It could be a 6, I guess. Okay, so the 2 6s go here. 6 3. Like that. And then, like this. And then this is the 1 2. Okay, 23 seconds. All right, so do medium. All right, so it's all equal. It's 11. So I need a 5 and a 6. Okay. Maybe like this and like this. So I need a 2 and a 4, which I don't think actually I do have that. These are all 1s. I don't have 2 1s. That's not going to work. Okay. I do think these have to be 1s though. This has a 2 1. Yeah, I have that. Okay. 1 5 4 2. Okay, 41 seconds. All right, let's end off with hard. No, I only have 5 zeros. Okay. I must have been counting that the whole time. Of course that's not going to work. Okay, these all have to be 1s then. I don't have a choice. Okay, 0 1. Yeah. 6 1. 6 0. No. Yeah, what was I thinking? Okay. 1 something. 1 3. I only have one left. Okay. Three 0. Do I have a 5 3? I do. Do I have a 3 0? Not anymore. Because I used it over here. Okay, then that does not work. 0 6. 3 3. 3 2. 0 4. 0 2. 834. It actually took me that long. So I definitely cut out most of that. I've just showed you the part where I got it correct. Yeah, let me know if you still follow this game. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my amazing working video if you want to see more. Check out my short for the New York Times Mini Crossword if you want to see even more. Again, consider supporting the channel, becoming a member, liking, subscribing, commenting, donating, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'd appreciate it. It helps me want to make these videos and keeps me motivated. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you here too. Have a great day. Bye for now.